It's like a free, like it's like one of those free gaming ads or something like that. But it's a little booklet, a nice little booklet, and so like for Black Friday they did a list of like the must own games for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Number one was the one of the Xbox driving games that of course Microsoft bought for seat one.
Yeah.
Two was Kong King of Skull Island. That's the must.
Shitty game you have?
Yeah, as the must buy. Ready for number three?
Gollum?
Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Who made this list?
I don't know, but like to my what I can think is this: Microsoft is definitely the one who paid to have spot one. Kind of like this. This is the must-need game of the year for us. Like you're going to sell. Two, for Kong, they just have so many copies. They need to get rid of them.
Maybe.
And three, here's some other big names because they had like Starfield on there. They had Cities. They had Marvel Spider-Man 2. Yeah, like these big AAA games. That's like it's 3, 4, and 5. That's like the most known games underneath Kong and some racing game.
No, that's anybody that. The only people that are going to read those and actually get like, oh, is like that 10-year-old kid.
That or the parent trying to decide what to get.
It has absolutely no fucking clue about any video game thing ever. Some old lady that calls every video game Nintendo.
I got you one of those Nintendos.
I was doing a yard sale. This is years ago. And
you punched out an old lady.
I wish. No. I was selling some, among everything, some Super Nintendo cartridges of like shitty games I didn't want, like Mario is Missing, awful games. They're like $1 a piece or something. And she comes up and she's looking at them. And there's like 3 or 4 of them. And she's like, I'll give you $3 for all 4 of these. And I'm like, okay, I don't care, whatever. She goes, I think my grandson has one of these Nintendo things. And she's looking at him, she's like, I think he has something like this. I don't know. And then she came back later and tried to she's like, my grandson doesn't have this. He's got a Wii. I don't even know what that is. You minus 4 Super Nintendo cartridges for Wii because your grandson's got one of them Nintendo things.
It's all the same.
All the same. I mean, I let her. I just
Yeah, it's like yeah, fine. I'll take them back.
Yeah.
What was Oh, is your PC still broken?
No. I was able to replace the power supply and get it all going again. So.
Have you been playing anything here recent, or?
I've been replaying Sniper Elite 4.
Again?
It's always fun to kill Nazis.
It is always fun. It's always fun.
I've been doing a thing, because most of the missions and stuff, it's like you have, you have X amount of objectives and you beat them, but they have extra things, like if you beat it within 15 minutes, or if you can not blow up any vehicles or whatever. Like, that's no fun.
Yeah.
You suck at throwing, Bottle.
Well, I was also trying not to hit the TV.
So I've taken it upon myself anymore. I don't finish a level until I've killed every single Nazi and destroyed every single destroyable thing.
Yeah.
And I just finished a mission that usually would only take about half an hour. It took me like 3 hours. So I hunted down every single Nazi.
That's kind of similar to what I do in Phantom Pain.
I reinstalled that game because I'm like, I want to do a playthrough again. Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just that like I need a new controller or what. I could not finish one fucking mission. Period.
Really?
I'd get caught up on, some random pixel on the side of a box and spin and can't get down to my box, and it was awful. I could not finish any missions.
Really?
I don't know. I eventually got fed up and just uninstalled it. I'm like,
Phantom
forget
Pain.
it. Yeah, Phantom Pain.
That's extremely weird because it's rare
I
that.
kept getting caught constantly.
Oh, so like what? Oh, you mean like just what? Getting caught by the NPCs or?
Well, it's like, I'd go to back up and it wouldn't back up. He'd go forward and then he'd start spinning this way, and I'm like, I need to get out of the way.
It may be your controller then.
I don't know. Well, I used the controller and then I switched to just keyboard and mouse, and it was much better. It's like, fuck this game.
That's very odd. I never had a problem on my console.
Oh.
Yeah. Console 1.
No, console's never won. Maybe I just need to reinstall it again.
Yeah, good, very, very good possibility. Was there an update or anything, or?
I don't know. It was frustrating.
Did you ever play Ground Zero?
Yeah.
I played Ground Zero before I start Phantom Pain.
Ground Zero is too short.
Well, that's all it is. It's a prequel.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a.
I was expecting more.
It's an intro, but once you beat it, and then go to like the side missions.
Yeah.
The side missions are what's harder. But also you're in a very limited area, so.
But, I always have the music that plays when my chopper comes in as that 80s song Gloria, because it's just the most ridiculous song to be coming in there.
I always did Ride of the Valkyries.
No, see, that's just stereotypical.
I know.
want something ridiculous. I would coming in some African air base.
That
and
or
I'm
do-
Is that Gloria?
Is that radio killed? No, is that video killed the radio star? Is that blinded me with science?
Hey, anybody can hear me stop and tell me if that 3-gallon jug of peanut oil is still back there?
Yeah, it was. I'm enjoying it. I'm almost beat.
About a half hour ago, a guy bought one.
I beat Rex, like the first part of Rex. Then Shadow Fox died, and now I'm in the second part. Instantly died.
Well, I started a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid on the emulator.
Yeah.
He wanted to.
And lately the emulator has been acting kind of buggy and stuttery. And so I was like, well, maybe I need to update it. And looked for it. There was an update for the system. Updated it, and it bricked it. Like halfway through Metal Gear Solid. And I have to reinstall the operating system completely. And all the games. Losing all my data.
Like where were you at?
Psycho Manus. I'm like halfway through the game. I'm not going back and sneaking and all that shit and going through it all again. It was a pain in the ass enough to beat Gray Fox when he's a Cyber Ninja thingy.
I think I had a little bit
I
of trouble.
hate fighting him.
You just gotta do the best thing. Just run up and punch him.
God, no, it's just a pain in the ass. It took me a while before I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I have to do. I
Yeah.
kept dying. And you have to throw the chaff grenade that makes him go all. "Whoa."
No, never did.
You never beat him. With,
No.
You never use a chaff grenade.
No.
Well, I'm sorry, we can't all be perfect like Kyle.
I probably did that in the first playthrough, but the second playthrough, no, I didn't. I forgot.
No, I save him up until he does that like ball lightning thing.
Yeah.
And throw a chaff and just kick his butt. Because I think usually my health is like fairly low by then. Like
Yeah.
we're just chaff. They're not chaff grenade.
Yeah. When he started shocking, that's when I shot him.
No, I was sitting there playing it, and then Leo was in there folding laundry, and he's like hurt me more. And she's like, what are you playing? I'm like,
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Solid. She's like, that's fucking weird. I'm like, at least he's not saying daddy at the end of it. I want to feel.
Daddy. Yeah, so like once, cause
He's deep throat, isn't he?
yeah, he's
Yeah,
deep
that's
throat. 'Cause I still haven't beat Metal Gear, like Metal Gear Solid. I've never.
Ever?
No,
You've never beaten Metal Gear Solid?
I haven't.
How can you call yourself a Metal Gear
So
fan?
I play so when I first was doing my first playthrough of Metal Gear, it was on the PSP. That's when I first played Metal Gear Solid.
So what, you played on what,
PSP.
yeah. Was it the Twin Snakes?
No,
Was
it was
PS2?
original.
Yeah.
I've never played Twin Snakes.
how's your
I want to
game?
play Twin Snakes, but yeah. But the problem with Twin Snakes is it's too epic.
Good.
How have you never beaten Metal Gear Solid?
I got to I've got to Rex and then stuff happened.
It's
I
like-
never,
the whole time today.
The best, arguably the best PlayStation game ever made.
Yeah.
For the PS1.
I just didn't get a chance
Oh,
to
yeah.
actually finish beating it. Because like when I was playing on the PSP, I was having trouble aiming issues.
Yeah.
And
help me more.
just couldn't play.
She said that
So
she
when you
saw
beat
a
Rex, now you have to fight
lot.
Liquid Snake.
Well,
He's a pain in the dick.
She said she's gonna make it for her.
I don't know.
Finish it
Just
up.
Ocelot from Metal Gear 4 was, I think,
Make
he
it
probably
hard.
a bigger pain.
Like,
But
Revolver Ocelot. The Colt Single Army Action Revolver. The greatest pistol ever made. Like, shut the fuck up, Ocelot. I hate him.
alright.
I don't like him in 5 either.
I'm gonna take some cold medicine and I have it in my pocket.
It's like, why don't you just blow boss? I mean, my God.
yeah.
Really?
It's time to go.
Thank you for listening to this podcast by The Real Cuddle Productions. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did making it. Reach out to us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/The Real Cuddle Productions or at our email
No, it
at
was.
kaijureviewforyou@gmail.com.
That's what makes 15 Minutes in Hell so good. It's because it's the realest podcast you're ever going to listen to.
The Real Cuddle Productions hope you've enjoyed this one.